All right, welcome back, everybody. It's 20 minutes before 8. As you know, it's Women's Day here in South Africa. In fact, the whole month of August is dedicated to women. And as much as there's so much to celebrate, there is a lot to not celebrate as well. You strike a woman, you strike a rock. That's what the women in 1956 were chanting as they walked to the union buildings to try and get rid of the pass laws in South Africa at the time. It's quite incredible how many issues, however, women have to march against as we sit here in 2017. And I think one of the top issues would be that of abuse. There are so many cases of abuse reported in South Africa on a daily basis. What's being done about it, and is the situation getting any better? Well, from stories that we are hearing and from this story that's coming from the Northwest, it doesn't appear so. Take a look.
Attacked and raped twice, with her husband in ICU in hospital. That is the harsh reality of what happened to Santi Britz on 21 January 2009. The process of having to complete a statement and be examined for possible DNA evidence, Santi says, is like being raped all over again, as it made her relive the nightmare.
Every time the system fails us at the initial moment after the rape, there are not clear lines where you go to. The police comes out, but it's not really a specialist unit that focus on sexual offences or abuse. I can understand that there's not enough manpower, but I really do not understand that they do not have a special division to send out that knows how the process works.
Shortly after her ordeal, a friend gave Santi a plastic toy duck. This became therapeutic for her recovery, which she later gave to a 5-year-old girl who had stopped talking after having witnessed her mother being raped.
When I put it on her lap, that little girl started to talk to the duck. And 10 days later, she testified in court, in camera, with a duck in her arms, and he was sentenced to 15 years.
And so, iDUC was born, an initiative for dedicated upliftment and care. It is implementing several turnaround strategies at the Tlokwe Crisis Centre, which is now a one-stop haven for rape survivors, where they are assisted by the police, state prosecutors and counsellors, and receive antiretrovirals.
We are in the process of helping them to teach them skills, to maybe do sewing or whatever, so that they can have an income. Because remember, there's so many of the victims who don't have a job. What happens to them?
iDUC's latest victory is the life sentences for suspects charged with the rape of a Joburton woman and 2 girls who were in her care at the time. They were raped several times by the suspects 2 years ago. Santi persuaded one of the girls to take the stand, leading to the conviction of the suspects. The women and girls, like Santi, have chosen to reveal their identities and to motivate other rape survivors to speak out. But by law, the identity of the 17-year-old may not be revealed.
When I came to Santi Britz, she told me what happened to her, and I listened to her story, and I thought that, if I was her, I could have done something bad to me. So she put me in the right place and tell me that I must be strong and testify against that man, so that man can go to jail.
She helped me a lot because it showed me that I can be brave enough and able to help others, those who cannot be brave and tell the story. And she also told me that she was a victim. Then I believe that if she can, I also can be brave enough and tell people about my story.
iDUC has recently also made 3 vehicles available to safely take intoxicated females in this predominantly student town home after a night out, reducing their chances of being raped. Nicolien Smallman, SABC News, Potchefstroom.